afternoon. It's about 20 to 2 on, I don't know, April 27th. Somewhere's in there. Yep, we got the 750 no-till drill on. We're in a 7210 John Deere tractor. We are putting in soybeans. This is the first field, first planting of 2021. We just got a good start. I did get started a little bit last night, but I had a bearing out on the drill. So put one in first thing this morning, and we went at it. So we probably have somewheres around 45, 50, maybe 40 acres done is about where we're at. So there's old drill following behind us. So been kind of absent for a while. It's been hectic. Hauling some seed around, working on equipment, getting things ready. I did drill some alfalfa Sunday with this drill. So we've got a couple acquisitions to show yet. Not quite ready to do that. We might do some of it. We'll see how things go. So today's Tuesday. It is going to be one hectic, long week coming up. I'm going to try and get this field done today. There's 165 acres in this field. It's a big quarter for some reason. How it got split up back in the day. But try and get this field done. Then I got a little 22 acre field. We're going to try and get that done. That's all I'll have for beans this year. It'll be about 190 acres. So, and then we're going to try and get that done. Thursday afternoon, we're going to catch all the cows. And we're going to sort out my father-in-law's cattle for pairs and bred cows, and my partner's cows and bred cows and pairs, and get them sorted, because Friday they are going to get worked. By worked, I mean cows will get a preg guard shot, dewormed. The calves will get some eagles helping me out today. Calves will get fly tags, 2 pink eye shots. Let's see what else. We get like a 7-way black leg, and castrated as needed. So that's on Friday. And then I've got a trailer rented, cattle pot. So Friday night we're going to take 40 pairs, me and the partner. He's going to take the calves on his pickup, and I'll take the cows on the semi, and we'll go take them to grass. And my wife and my father-in-law are going to haul the other pairs back to my house for the night. And then Saturday we will haul those pairs to grass. That's all I got planned for Saturday, because the Friday is going to be a cluster blank, and it's going to be a long day. And I'm fat and out of shape, so it's going to make it worse yet. So, and then Sunday, we'll go down and catch the rest of the cows Sunday afternoon, because Monday they're getting worked and hauled to grass. So we'll still have a semi, at least to help haul them to the vet clinic, you know. You can haul them all in 2 loads with a semi. Makes it a lot easier than 8 or 9 stock trailer loads with a pickup. So, and then we get that done. We're gonna hook the corn planter up and see about putting corn in the ground. So that's the plan that way. We'll talk more about that later. Gonna try and get more videos put up. So, but back to what we're doing now. Let's talk about soybeans. So, if you can tell, I'm kind of running at an angle. Hopefully you can see there that line. of what I have drilled on the right and have not drilled on the left. So I like to run at an angle, knock the stalks down so you don't have to deal with them in the fall and harvest and all that good stuff. So there's a few ditches out here yet, but not too bad. The landlord actually has got the 4240 and my little 480 International disc, and he's been discing ahead of me, which is greatly appreciated. So, but get some more drill, maybe. See if I can get this so it doesn't bounce so bad. Maybe that'll work. Population, I'm drilling 165,000 seeds per acre. I've been doing that most of the time. I have drilled beans at 140,000. I don't like the stand. The yield difference, there's no difference. I mean, so, but with a stand at 165,000, I get a more even stand, more uniform stand. So that's, to control weeds and conserve moisture is why I do it that way. It costs me a few more dollars an acre, but I still think being drilled in 7.5 inch rows, I get enough extra canopy for moisture conservation and weed control that I can justify the $8 an acre in the seed cost. So they're a 2.9 soybean that we're putting in. They're an Enlist soybean, so that would have glyphosate, glufosinate, and 2,4-D tolerance. I had this soybean, the same variety last year. It did pretty well. We're going to plant about 150 acres of this soybean, so most of my beans will be this number. I've got a lot longer season, a 4.2, that I'm going to put in part of this field and that little 20-acre field is going to go to. Those are an Extend Flex soybean, so they have dicamba, glyphosate, and Liberty tolerance. My plan is to post-emerge spray everything with Liberty. And I'm probably going to lean towards the Extend Flex beans in the future because, just because they look better. I'm still planning on using Liberty to spray them. I like the Liberty program. It works really well. I've used it for several years. I think, let's see here. I know 2015 I planted Roundup Ready beans. I think I planted Roundup Ready beans in 2016. So 17 was when I first started. I did straight Liberty beans. So we've had Liberty beans that I've planted since 2017. So this is the 5th crop of them where they have Liberty tolerance in them. This is the 2nd year I've planted Enlist beans. So I was kind of disappointed with the Enlist herbicide last year. I did use it. I didn't like the weed control. I was disappointed in it. We had to come back and do a lot of cleaning up, and I used Liberty for the cleanup, and it did a fantastic job. So, but anyway, so that's that fertility program. This field has had manure spread on it quite a bit. It has really high fertility, so I didn't put anything extra down. I did use I suppose you'd call it a microbial type product to help break down the corn residue that's here. So you can't tell it, but there were cows on here. This is where I started calving at, was on this field. So you can't hardly tell it because there's enough snow on the ground. There's a lot of residue left out here, which there's nothing I can do about it. So I wish they had cleaned her up a little better, but at the same time, we got a lot of moisture, so residue is usually not an issue for me. The more the better. There's a landlord running a 4240 in the disc, if you can see that down there. So getting things leveled up. So I've got I kind of patching in my end rows here so I don't get in his way. But alrighty, so we talked about the fertility and we talked about the seed. It is treated with a fungicide insecticide. I have kind of doing a trial on the inoculant. I've got just a regular inoculant and an inoculant with some micros in it. We'll see how that goes. Sorry. First thing is I don't have a yield monitor, so it's just going to be kind of a check and see what things look like. So. Let me get stopped here and turn around. Well, the landlord wants to give me a chat, so we're going to make this a 2 of 2. I'll talk a little bit about our herbicide program and stuff here in a little bit. Thanks for watching.